So I'm gonna make me a little bit of video. Little bitty video. I should do that again. So I'm gonna make me a little bitty video about my mother arguing with me about soupy noodles if you store them in a sauce in the fridge. Anyway, I figured I'd make me a little video. For anybody interested, got my jar of hot sauce here, little pint. Quarts would have been easier to fill, but then I wouldn't have been able to hand them out to people if they wanted some. So pints worked out. Cut the bottom of a Gatorade bottle off using it as a bowl. Works pretty good actually. It's like just the right depth to dip some chip in. And I've also got some flamin' hot Cool Ranch chips. Figured I'd give these a go in the sauce. And the sauce has habaneros and jalapenos in it. I like habaneros for the spice because when you eat it, the first bite, that's the spicy you get. That's the level you're gonna be at, right? It doesn't build and build and build like serranos and sriracha and various other peppers. I like knowing how hot it's gonna be and making the determination whether I can eat it or not. Because if it continues to build, the problem I have with that is that at some point it's going to be, you know, too much to enjoy. I enjoy spicy. I don't eat spicy to compete with other people. I tell them about the spice level that I eat being sarcastic, facetious, you know, boasting just a little bit, because spicy doesn't really do that much to me. It takes a lot for spicy to affect me. I've already eaten a few. I should have started this bag on camera, I'm sorry. But I figured I would just, you know, take a couple of bites. Nice little amount on the chip there. That's about what I usually do. A little bit less, a little bit more, but that's about what I do. I also like habanero because I feel like the spice doesn't kick you in the face while you're eating it. You get the spice more kind of after you've stopped, which means the act of eating, the act of intaking the dish is more enjoyable, and then you know, pay for it later. I don't suffer from that problem that most people have, where they're like, "Well, spicy, I love it, but it hates me." You know, that whole thing coming out. The other end of things. I don't suffer from that. I never have. Which is probably why I like spicy stuff so much, because it's just delicious. But I just wanted to make this little short, showing off that, I don't know, I've offered in a couple of Discord servers, if anybody between southern Arizona, where I'm at now, and northern Utah, where I will be in a month or so, would like some hot sauce. I made too much, like I always do, and I'm willing to, you know, take a few minutes out of my trip on the way back and drop off a pint if they want some hot sauce. And because it's the internet and you never really know, I figured I'd, I don't know, I'd give people this little, go watch my channel, and there's a video I posted of me eating the hot sauce. This was 10 and a half. I just started this jar. When I made it and started putting it in, I had 10 and a half. And I figured I'd start with this guy because he had less in him. The camera is currently sitting on a full one. You can see right there. And I've got 10 of those full ones. 3 or 4 of them are already slotted. This one is for the owner of this shop. So you can't have this one. But you could have any of the, I think 5 or 6 that I don't have accounted for. My roommates want at least one because they just love my hot sauce. I told them, I came down, I went to the grocery store, and I saw the veggies, and I'm like, I forget that Sierra Vista has just good veggies on the shelf in a store. You walk into a store and they're good vegetables. Utah, they're all crap because they have to ship them in, and shipping vegetables doesn't really work. But Sierra Vista, they mostly come from within like, I don't know, I'd say less than 100 miles probably. They don't come from that far away because by the time they get to the store, they're still in really good shape. They're not all crushed and squishy and old and whatever. So I saw the veggies in the store. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm making some hot sauce. And I get on Discord. And well, first I got on Facebook. And I took a picture of the process of making it. I was going to video it, but I forgot to take my USB extension, so you guys didn't get to see that. I apologize. Next time I make some, I might make another batch while I'm down here. I don't know. Maybe enough people will want some that I'll make a whole other batch and have a whole, 20 or 30 pints. Quart pot, pint pot, half a pot, Jill pot, nip again in the brown bowl. Look it up. But figured I'd just, show you guys, it ain't poison. Of course, the guy that's going to poison you always says that, right? Serial killer always tells you he's not going to hurt you. At the end of the day, if you want some, you want some. If you don't, you don't. But I would love for other people than the 6 or 7 people that have tried it to have some of my hot sauce and tell me what they think. Tell me if it needs to, move a little bit in one direction or another. Can I make different variants? Make it a little bit. So I can do, this is a spicy, this is habanero. So this is a spicy guy. I can make a mild using almost the same recipe, minus the habaneros, and deveining and washing the jalapenos. So you still get jalapeno flavor, but it is not spicy at all. It is my late wife. She thought that zesty marinara from Jack in the Crack was too spicy. She couldn't eat pepperoni because it was too spicy. The mild sauce that I made, washing the jalapenos, she loved it. Thought it was great. No spicy problem for her at all. So I can make a mild version. Mild. I guess I could do a version with less habaneros, cut out the veins and seeds of the habanero so you still get some of the habanero flavor. And then leaving in half of the veins and seeds of the jalapenos and make like a medium. Don't know, haven't tried it yet, but that sounds about like what you would do. If anybody wants the ingredient list, I might post it here. Actually, I'll post the ingredients down in the description here, and I'll also put the cooking procedure. It's real simple. It's not that difficult. It's just I don't know if mine is different from the way anybody else does. I've never asked anybody else how they make hot sauce, so I have no idea. It's just something that most of the recipes, most of the food items that I know how to cook or that I have cooked in the past, I don't go and look at recipes. I've looked at a recipe for cream cheese icing just to get kind of the proportions in my head, so I didn't have to experiment with it because I didn't want to experiment with icing. It was just, I don't know. I have looked up a recipe for the different grades of roux. So I've looked up just how you grade roux, and I think that's it. I might have looked up a crepe recipe once and decided just not to do it because I just wasn't in the mood. I don't know. This video is turning out to be a lot longer than I really wanted it to be, so we're going to end it. Look down below in the description, leave a comment, leave a like, let me know what you think, and honestly, first 3, 4, 5, I don't know, I don't have that many, so 3, 4, 5 people that say something, we'll see if we can't work something out and get you some hot sauce. So let me know.